Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Let us lay our siege, our attack, if you will, on Titan. Good place to begin. Oh, hey, look! It's got Jaime Lannister hands. I don't know what you expect to happen there, dude.
What are they still?
Because you just lost them like a couple days ago?
What has that gutter rat done to me?
Cut off your hands.
Out of my sight, witch!
Hello.
I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
Really?
Truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued.
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
Ezekiel, thank you for this
mock
fourth
me,
month of
Albert.
support. Ha! Dummy.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Mood.
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you?
You're a little baby man.
Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
This motherfucker knows way too much.
Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
And then died.
She did.
Quite handily. Eh? Get it?
Benedicta.
She was a lot of people's Benedicta. Let's be clear.
I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
I like his little baby man waddle. Okie dokie. Oh, what was that?
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Okay, so he's working for Ultima. Good sniffs. Yeah, I smell it, boy. Ew. What the fuck are these guys? Oh, they're hungry. Okay. Not familiar with orcs in Final Fantasy, but I guess they exist.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Into the darkness.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
This is a stealth mission! This was a stealth mission! Nice and quiet.
Taken over the entire mine.
Choo-choo! Berserker Barrage.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Hey, buddy. Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and put it out there. These guys don't have, you know, much more power in them than the average person. I mean, maybe they're a bit stronger. But I'm also like a demigod, kinda. So, there's that. Which really isn't going for them.
You should never have left Ash.
Okay, whatever you got going on up there, stop it. Parried, bitch! Hey, you. Cut that shit out. Get down. I said get down. Why can't I make you get over here? Okay, fuck you. I'm going up there. Poor guy, his name is Fodder. Hold up, hold up, hold up a minute. Yeah. Ding.
Finished.
Well, that's them dead. Wonder how many more there are. Enough to fill a mine, maybe. I wonder if diving balls deep into enemy territory alone was the right move. I mean, I guess I have Torgal. So, not exactly alone.
Won't be going any further this way.
Nothing to find over there. Right, boy. Point.
Stairs. This must be the way
Why'd it
out.
have to be stairs?
Time to fight.
Oh. Well, that's a biggin. Whoa!
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did we get in here?
Get down here. Hey! How dare you? I'm gonna stagger you for that. Now I'll pull my icon trigger! Boy, this guy's pretty easily broken. Turns out, if you use a guy's nuts as a speed bag long enough, they give up. Oh, well, that's pretty.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
Oh.
Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
I mean, smart. Keep the thing very well defended. A lot better than what most of them did. What a suspiciously sized area.
Let the trial begin.
Oh, hey! It's one of you. Oh, you're fatter.
With me,
Let's avoid that. Okay. Good timing. And sucker! Here's within. Joke's on you. I don't give a fuck. I just realized. Back out! It's the Undertaker! And the Undertaker's undefeated streak is over. If he had one. That wasn't so bad. Okay, fine, you can come in.
Seems we're expected.
I mean, was the giant enemy not a giveaway?
So this is the power of Muthos.
Muthos. My work here is done.
Did the orcs do this too? More of them.
Stab him in the nuts.
It's over.
Amazing how so many of these keeps and castles are built with very similar layouts.
What the hell
Okay,
is going
those
on?
were not very difficult.
Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Question mark. Bravery. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon. Oh, I'm guessing it's you. Hey, dude. We're going for a ride. Give a shit how brave you are? Bravery's only gonna get you killed quicker. $420. Nice. Blaze it. The moment I have 69 viewers. Nice. I'm memeing. I'm memeing very hard.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Alish! Ah! That hurt. Come here. All right. And let that be a lesson to you. If in fact you are not dead. You're a lich, so you know. Bell X Arc, thank you for the 37 months. Happy anniversary. No Rama abilities, no heat wave. You can already see how my playstyle differs. Yeah, no, I am very aggressive.
You've been busy, Kuka.
Redecorating.
But where did you go?
But I saw a little chest at the foot of his bed.
He's
Don't
in
think
the
I'm not
sanctuary.
robbing him.
I can
That's
feel
what I
it.
thought.
Come on, Toggle.
Hold on. That was a... upheaval. Which one am I using right now? Neither of those. Okay. Do I have enough ability stats to upgrade anything? What does upgrading the block do? Oh, I absolutely want to upgrade you. It's my massive aura finish. I can't jump over that. It's impossible. I'll take the stairs like a whiny little baby. Oh, this area isn't a, okay. This looks like I'll face some resistance. There they are.
Just what I needed.
Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Come here. Did I say you could hit me?
That had better be the last of them.
Or I'll kill them. Oh, hey, just the thing I need to destroy.
Benedicta, my everything.
That's a crystal, bro.
I've missed you so much. Kuka!
Oh, hey.
I swear to you, my love,
We get to see his hallucinations.
we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
He's looking at titties, bro. Titties and Godzilla.
Get away from her! Benedicta! I'll kill you, Westworld!
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? You been smoking that crystal?
Oh shit, he's priming.
Oh, he's priming out, bro!
Not now.
You got some weird fetishes? Cuckoldry is actually a pretty common fetish. From what I've gathered from the internet, at least. Of course, the entire idea of cuckoldry means you believe that somebody can actually belong to you, so there's like a whole weird connotation with that. I don't know.
Come on. Find him.
Where are you?
You've done this before. You can do it again.
I can become Godzilla.
The flames burn within you. No.
I'm busy!
Okay, so sometimes the guy and the cloaks are brothers, sometimes it's not. Alright, here we go. Here comes the real shit. Yeah, boy! He's that big boy! Oh, good, he has hands. Really fighting this guy in his element. Idiot. I slipped right between your legs. His attempts are being made. Cute. Broken.
Ow! You're mean!
Oh, I can't even get up there.
Hadouken! Stop it!
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
I have learned brimstone! Hey!
I'm the copycat ninja. Clive. Careful, that might be a load-bearing boulder. Should probably do something. Learn brimstone. Hold to increase the explosion size and strength. Anytime to cancel it. Ifrit is invulnerable to damage while charging brimstone. Suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion. Okay.
Let's give this a try.
Oh, he actually hit me. Sorry, buddy. I'm just really good at dodging. Ow! Please stop hitting me! You're very mean! Oh, fuck! I thought I dodged it! Oh! Uh-oh. What'd you find? That thing seems important. Ooh, he hungry. Hungry for rocks. Phase 2? Just ate a bunch of ether. Ah! Got blasted out of the mountain. Okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. All right. What the fuck's up?
Found to help me. It's true or die. I'm coming, Kuka.
This is so fucking anime. I love it. You just broke your own tail, idiot. Now I'm climbing you. Hehehe. Oh no! Shit! Ow! Yeah, that'll do. Uh-oh. In theory, is he hurting himself by doing this? I don't actually know. Like, are the rocks his body? Gotcha. I guess that's our answer.
I've got you now.
Sup. Okay, that's a little harder to deal with. Okay, whittling away at him. One little scratch at a time. There we go. I'll do a little bit more than just a little bite. This is very God of War right now. Staggered him. Yeah. Now he's gonna lean on it or something. I don't know. Let me get some free shots in. Yeah, probably need to avoid that. Demons inside have scratched my soul. Perfectly timed, idiot. Oh, that hit me. Okay, that's my bad. Alright, this music, probably the same exact music as Final Fantasy XIV. Gotta be the, like, this sounds like raid music. Oh, that's probably gonna be an issue. Whoops. Yeah, that looks like it hurt. Oh, we're getting there. Staggered him again. What are you gonna do about it, you big old bitch? Half of your health's gone now. Should probably dodge. Okay, new attack, new attack. This timed it. Got your moves this time, dummy. Oh, not that time, though. Good move. Stagger! One more to go. Oh, I'm fighting it this time. I'm gonna beat you with your own tail! Ow! Hey, that looks vulnerable. Hellfire! Hey, Kupka, I took your hands again. How does it feel to lose your hands twice, idiot? With feeling. There you go. One of you is going to be worth attacking. Oh, hold on. I'm going through the smoke.
Heads up, Hugo.
Oh. Uh-oh. Special delivery! It's so extra. I love it. Got him. Where the fuck am I? Ah! Oh, hey, you're still here. Good hit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sucker! Ha! Good timing. Uh-oh. Man, your body was huge if we're still falling. Got him again. All right. Think we're there. Punch! Oh, don't you no-sell my Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Then so can I! I'm just better than you at everything! I knew it. I knew that's what the prophecy was leading to. I've got whole cans! Sock 'em boppers! Sock 'em boppers! More fun than a pillow fight! Blow 'em up, put your hands inside, get ready to have the fight of your life! Sock 'em boppers! I killed him. The man is dead. Ow. Alright, guess I'll destroy that while I'm here. May as well. Rules of nature! My brains! Oh, hey, the fuck do you want? Did you just turn into a Resident Evil villain?
Ultima. What do you want?
How you been, buddy?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable.
Inevitable.
You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Okay. Ow! Ow! Is this pain? Is that what pain feels like? I don't like it.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Later. Is Ultima an alien? I think he's an extra-dimensional being. Well, I guess it doesn't really have a gender. It might. Not one I can comprehend, though.
Thank you, Joshua.
Hey, what'd I miss? I was chasing mice.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea.
Ladvarian, thank you for the 100 biddies, man. No, hell no, thank you for the raid. Tesla Buster, thank you for the 90 biddies.
Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
You thought Kupka wise?
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty,
But Mythos is stronger.
Is that Odin?
For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
The death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Alright, so the entire western continent has been purged of almost all of its crystals.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
Why is everybody in this world such an unrepentant asshole?
You
must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people
Hi,
look to
Mr.
the
Steak.
heavens, the sight of
I'm
him
gonna have a
gives
couple
them
of
hope.
cheese puffs. Gay! Right, Mr. Steak?
Forgive me, Terrence.
Man, this game really does wear the
I
Game of
must.
Thrones influence on its sleeves, doesn't it?
But alas,
I will always be your loyal servant.
Happy Pride, everybody. Though by the time this comes out on YouTube, that won't be the case, but happy Pride anyway. Anytime's a good time for Pride. Love who you are. And love who you do. I love you, Steaky.
should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming
eating?
Twinside.
I'm eating these.
And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands
a
of
little
innocents
snack.
would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
Actually, I don't know if that showed up on camera.
There is one small mercy,
Little
at least.
Semi-cheesy corn
You will be
puffs.
forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this?
Very good question. What happened to the old emperor?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly! Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
So the tiny child, the little baby boy.
Terrence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Well, treachery, it would seem. Oh, hey.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
I think my mom is fucking your dad.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Of a sort.
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage. I have a tale to tell you.
What's the tale? I guess I don't get to know. That's right, boy. We're home. Out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Walkways need patching up.
Did Torgal just use the elevator on his own? What a smart puppy. Am I enjoying 16 thus far? I've been enjoying it a lot. I wish I had a bit more agency in terms of like how the quests play out sometimes, like especially some of the side quests where like you're working with somebody who's a complete asshole. But I understand how that would be hard to program in. I've been really loving the combat. More things. Oh wow, lots more things. The 9 of Knives. Breaker of Worlds. It's a hell of a title.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
What's up, Steve?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Hey, Viv.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus?
No.
One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Are you gonna tell me that Aesop's fable? I guess not.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash.
What about Pembroke? They've been 38
It
months.
is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
Odin Steppy.
In summary, I know not to what end the royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
Couldn't the price of today's instruction just have been me killing the dude?
Human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are.
Like, why can't somebody else spread news?
I'll go and spread the word.
Don't we have people for that? Alright. Historical. I'll start here. Historical's here.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No, come to impart some.
To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Yes, Santa, it is.
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Yay! I'm glad that person's dead. It's that person's dead day.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima him to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never
Like you're
existed.
insane, sir.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has.
My brother has.
To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
Wouldn't that be an amazing twist if I actually have been insane this entire time?
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Only Dominus can see it or something? I don't even know if Jill has seen it. Because every time Ultima showed up, like, Zawarudo happened and, like, the whole world froze around me. I think she saw the Titan version of Ultima, but not Ultima himself.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
There, I told everybody.
Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Also, can you make new shit out of the stuff I have?
What do you want?
What do you want? That's a slightly better weapon. Ooh, a diamond sword, huh? Guess that's something I have to buy.
Anything else?
And what can I do for you?
Not sure how one forges a diamond sword.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Maybe I will. Don't tell me what to do.
Clive? What do you want?
What do you want? I need a white worm bone. Guessing that's part of a hunt.
You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. And?
There we go. Now, my sword is fancier.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Yeah.
Just spreading the word.
I don't know that I've ever slept.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old Hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
He's fucking dead.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Guess I'll go talk to his bubbly daughter.
I think Mid might need some help.
Yeah. What you making, Mid?
Don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now.
Are you now?
I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
USS Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things
This
first,
really does reek
I
of
need
some of the
parts
things I don't like about Final Fantasy XIV, which is,
made up of three
hey,
major
before we do any of the main quest stuff,
There's the plating.
you know,
here,
the stuff
that
where you have
channels hot vapors
agency,
away from the engine.
go do my busy work for me.
The helm over the top that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Is this really something? Like, do you not have a gopher? What's he doing right now? Or her? What are they doing? Can they not run things to Blackthorn? I mean, for real. No, I'm gonna send Godzilla to go chat with the blacksmith real quick for me. Hi, Torgal.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them.
Do I need to be here for this conversation?
There's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
I see. I see I'm doing this. Okay, then.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in a fight, but he don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
Apparently.
Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Look at this. I have agency in something. Gav, I trust you on your own. I don't know much about Otto.
So, you're with me.
All right, then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
You two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
Ah, he wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Alright. Make for the river in the south Velcroy. Ah, a few side quests are starting to open up. I see. This whole bit right here feels like a side quest. I mean, I know it's going to lead me to getting a ship, but...
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
Oh no, he's dead already.
Otto. Sorry I'm late.
Ah, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with this Stardust stuff's a good
How you
idea.
doing, buddy?
It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Yeah, buddy. He's a good dog. You're a good dog. I love you.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Looks like white sand to me. Ziggy play guitar. Having good in the town house. Got a good hand. Got it. All
Should
right.
be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
Is he being held up by bandits? Hey, Otto.
Enough. I hope.
I got 5 sands.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
Ghostly Razgriz X, thank you for the 100 biddies. What are my thoughts on the game up to this point? I've been enjoying it so far. Matching my expectations. Honestly, surpassed them in a number of ways.
Sid will be proud.
Part of me expected the story to be just like more Final Fantasy anime bullshit, but I guess Nomura kind of ruined Final Fantasy for me, so.
When we first met, I had you down as a spoiled little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did. About time I was heading back, I reckon.
I reckon.
All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the Hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me.
I do.
But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
I want to swim in that water.
Ready to go home, boy?
Broof. To the home.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Gav ain't come back yet. You gotta go help him. Fuck. Oh, good, he's back.
How'd you lot get on? I brought back all that stuff Blackthorn asked for.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn.
I might.
I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
got paid.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
I will.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
Alright, I got more stuff. More shit.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Yes, a token. Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You are an inspiration to us all. A nameless patron.
All yours.
I don't know how I got ability points for that, but appreciate it. Half expecting Gav to get fleeced by the people he bought the item from. He might have. He probably wouldn't admit to it though.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn.
Surprised by how long the game is. I mean,
Excellent.
it's a Japanese RPG. They're always quite long.
What's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins. I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
Doesn't even know their names.
What's the name? Right.
If it's all one word, it's pronounced what's your name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then.
I've seen them.
Here
I
you
don't
see
understand
the
them.
mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there.
Yeah.
I understand.
Vaguely.
Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous.
All right, that's the part I do.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Thank you.
Very much. Thank you, Sid.
His name's Steve, and he's
I'll gather
real
my team
grumpy.
and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Good day to you.
But when can I go on a special errand for Master Quinton?
That's pretty far out there. I'm willing to bet the side quest will take me to that area. Game design.
The crystals we get.
We had to dig a new cellar.
We have to dig a new cellar. That's my Digsby voice.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous.
Oh no.
Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Excellent.
I can offer you no money.
Speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Hello, Sid.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
I wish I could sprint on command. You!
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Only shadowy figures out in the woods.
No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
The crystals we get from the tailor will but
Well, you won't be getting crystals for much longer. I'ma crush them all.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it. Screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me. And I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Do I still have to go talk to that other person? No. Alright.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then.
Ah, good.
What do you
It
say,
is on our
Torvald?
way.
Shall we go and investigate?
Woof. Chocobo.
Let's go.
Faster!
Only faster, never slower. I'm done with you.
You there. Fuck!
Ha!
Seen us. Get them before
You
they
there.
escape.
Fuck!
Black shields. Here.
What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Good luck getting that result.
To me, flames!
got a healer. Adorable. How about some auras? Got him. Well, that weren't so bad.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
Don't we? Don't we have to work, Quentin? Yes, we do. Good boy. Yeah. What's my favorite icon so far? Probably, well, I mean by function, Titan. I love that Titan turns me into a JoJo character.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
I'll go crush it.
Of course. I'll be right back.
What sort of a creature are we dealing with? Is it an ancient beastie, a goblin beastie? An evil eye. That's fun.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Made it. Oh, you bitch. Come here. I'm done breaking you. Get back! Get back, motherfucker! Ah. I'm a little strong.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
I barely took any damage. What do you want about?
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the Hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
I gotta go talk to Quentin about the, you know, the Empire being here and all that.
Good day to you.
Hello. I think she likes me.
The crystals we get from
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Well, deceased anyway. You still need to bury them.
The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now.
Really?
One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Excellent questions.
Because I want him dead.
Who is him?
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport.
That tracks.
I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered.
Okay, little bit extreme
whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same.
I feel like you can count the amount of good people in this world on one hand.
We are comrades, and our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first.
Game of Thrones, anyone? I mean, even in Game of Thrones, I feel like there are more good people.
It begins. Make ready for war.
War were declared. Well, probably none of my business. I just want to see the whole world burn, honestly, by this point. Like, you know, just burn it clean and let it start anew. Maybe I can be the villain. Maybe I am the villain. I am destroying the crystals, after all. Hashtag Ultima was right. May as well go do this quest. I mean, they let you play the villain in Stranger of Paradise, right?
My carpet.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang.
Well, there is no Drake's Fang now.
And that's where I'll start.
Drake's Fang's gone, baby. I crushed that shit. Fuck is that thing? Hey, buddy, how are you? You doing good? Looking extra. Oh, that's a notorious fight. Yeah. The 9 of Knives. Alrighty.
My blade yet hungers, so come. Let us feast on your flesh.
Ah, fucking poison. I hate that. I hate that.
Your feasting days are over.
There we go.
Too slow.
What the fuck? Pretty tough guy. Oh, fuck. There we go. There. Yeah, fuck you! Got your timing now! Okay, you still got poison. That's fine. That's fine. You still have poison. Boom! That'll do. Na 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 na.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Oh, he killed a chocobo. Good, I'm glad he's dead. Oh, I could have sworn this guy would be dead if that guy was standing out there. Oh well.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I'm sad.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
She doesn't exist anymore.
I take it you missed the mother crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am.
It's okay, I can't bake for shit either.
Filled a hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
You're welcome.
Wait.
Oh no, what have I done?
My carpet.
The most fragrant herbs in...
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
How did he get here before me? I teleported.
It's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself.
What?
Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
Okay.
Master, I have found my purpose. I must...
I made hollow bread and I filled it with salt!
...of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy.
I mean, we
on
salt
my
pretzels.
hands.
Yes, you salt pretzels, but you don't like...
But you have my
Like, this is a bread bowl full of salt, is the way he described it.
Yes, they're quite sort.
Maybe it's flavored salt? Yes, but it's still salt. I don't know if you've ever had like a spoonful of flavored salt, but it's still salt.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even
Yo,
started.
Neto Bino. Thank you for
I
gifting
need
5
something
subs to the
light.
community.
But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't
Welcome
think
to
what
the
to do.
Lanimaniacs and happy anniversary. You lucky
Well, if
5
I
people
were in
gifted a
need of
sub by the very,
obscure
very generous
knowledge,
Neto Bino.
I know whose counsel
Sorry
I
you're
would
late. Don't
seek.
worry, man.
Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
It doesn't look like she's actually doing anything down there is my biggest concern. She's just staring at her table. This entire mid stuff feels like a 14 between expansions quest line. Exactly. Or in between, like, dungeons quest. But I mean, it is Yoshi P that made the game. You do what you know.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of
I
next?
don't know why they keep showing me the plans. Like I'm gonna get something new out of this.
Around the edges.
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
Not the brightest move, admittedly.
But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch.
Would you call me?
I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moondew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Yes, delegation. I mean, we've been a victim of delegation, but... now it's time we use it.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always.
Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I feel like I'd be in trouble if I don't take Jill with me. Like, I think she'd be mad at me.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I'm a faithful man.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts.
Pepio Sylvia.
This list is right. Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
Well, we could go together.
Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia. No. Where's Jill?
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Oh, hey. I should restock.
Do you see anything you like?
I've got some great things on sale, stranger.
I'll be here if you need me.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate.
Are we making a pesto?
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin. Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking.
I got one whole garlic. Now for the Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia.
Buy, sell, or be gone.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
garlic, and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
Did you happen to find white chocobo eggs while we were waiting?
But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Yes. We can hold hands. Torgal! Ooh, bread. Can I have bread?
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics.
I wasn't gonna eat the bread.
Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages?
Unless I'm allowed.
He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him.
It looks yummy.
We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Could I have the bread?
Is there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
Aww.
I would.
We're having a pie date.
Thank you.
I would like the pie too.
Some bread.
And the bread. I would like some, please.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
She's a foodie.
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done.
Yeah, I'm sure neither of us will die tragically.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
And then they ate sandwiches and pie. And Torgal ate breads.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the Hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
How many breads did Torgal eat? As many as Torgal wanted. Did you enjoy the breads, boy? Did you enjoy breads? Yeah, who wants a little snack? I saved some ham for you. And now pets.
All right, boy.
Yes.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Moon dew.
Thanks to Sid.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
Alright, I guess I can leave you to it then.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Yeah.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once.
Are you...
When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
I can finally take her to her damn dad's grave.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Oh god, there's so many stairs.
Think Mid might need some help.
I know!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Again,
Right
I
then,
really shouldn't be.
let's start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference.
No, it isn't.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
The face didn't animate to that.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Okay, good.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
I mean...
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
Yes, that's why I was doing this shit.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship.
Oh man, what's that? The plus usually means it's important. Oh, it's that asshole that's been standing in the corner the entire time.
That's it then. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
I might.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making.
I don't know what that is.
Lovely bit of kit it is.
Demonic
Only the
Peach.
solution you want split
Give it the prime.
and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off.
We need
And
to
that's
cook.
why I was hoping you could help me out.
Weird science.
Get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job.
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die.
Oh, is that all?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Weird science. But Demonic Peach, thank you kindly for that Prime sub. Hope you enjoy the emotes, the ad-free experience, and one of the most wonderful communities on the face of the internet. Welcome to the Lanimaniacs. Greatly appreciate the support with Twitch Prime. Tell me where the bomb is. I have a billet that might interest you. The Bomb King. B for Bomb King. Turn in a nearby wood. Discovered ruins of a fallen airship. Within them, a beast akin to a great ball of fire chased her screaming from the grove. Location: The Croc. Pezmeister, thank you for the 9 months of Prime support. Happy anniversary to you. Can't wait to hit that square button a bunch of more times in the name of science. Aw, yeah.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the Hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final
One
thing
more
she had to take
thing!
care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
To you.
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Oh, there's a quest at the reading table.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
He cracked the crystal too.
Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that were on his mind. Maybe there's some demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Yeah, I could do that, I suppose.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
But wait, there's more. A bad feeling. Something ain't right about that hound of yours. Oh no! When it pleases your lordship, please pay me a visit at the toll. Torgal!
What could be wrong with Torgal? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Prioritize! There's one more. Off the record. Pen is mightier. The penis mightier. I was thumbing through the Hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Must prioritize boy. What's wrong, Torgal? My sweet boy.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats.
Ooh.
He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than
I
usual.
mean, I gave him a bunch of bread earlier. You full on bread, boy.
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
Oh. Sleep, buddy.
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Must protect boy. Must protect boy. My boy. My sweet boy.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't know.
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient.
You need better bone.
Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
We'll get him big deer.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
No.
Not really, no.
Yeah.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass.
Cuirass!
Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone.
I know, I gotta hunt the bones too.
Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade.
A katana.
The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome, and we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Well, getting him a grindstone would help.
There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Well, why didn't you show me first? I like swords.
Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
Not really.
I appreciate the warning.
Got one more person to talk to. Before I go on my
They
hunts.
told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
I did.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault.
You're fired.
But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle.
All these squares make a circle, is what you're
Zero,
saying?
You might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Jesus.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
You're very bad at this, Goat.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough.
Dude, he pisses
After
gold.
the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
Do you have 5 million gil per person?
How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Maybe. Probably.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Goodbye, Goat.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Next time we see him, he has 1 arm.
Do you think so?
No, I don't.
She has been mighty surly lately. Alright, now where's this bomb? I wasn't really paying attention to the actual... The Croc in Sandbreck. Into a nearby wood, she discovered the ruins of a fallen ship. Okay. Fallen ship in the crock. Oh. Well, I can't go anywhere until I do this.
They told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Terms helped?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? No, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste.
So I waited here.
And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, and he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canver. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
And I explained
So what?
everything.
Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset.
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
Gav's got a good spirit.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Somebody better tell the truth to me. I want to help my dog.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Yeah, well, if he wasn't,
Even
I
the
would be dead.
Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
I like this jaunty pirate tune. Oh, door.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Oh, door.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Oh, he's so excitable.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot.
He's been waiting for this day for 5
There's a
years.
caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass, and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Go with me.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
Oh, I guess I'll travel alone.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
It's true. We haven't actually seen him get in trouble.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Goots is so happy. And I'm happy for him. Good for Goots.